The Kidnapping of Olaudah Equiano. Olaudah Equiano was born in the Benin Empire, or modern-day southwest Nigeria, which was a targeted region where many slaves were sourced due to its proximity to the water for easier trading. As an 11-year-old boy, Equiano was kidnapped by members of another African tribe and was sold into the slave trade, marking the loss of his freedom and beginning his years as a slave. We know that when Equiano was young, kidnappings were already fairly common and had happened to a degree where it was necessary for adults to take various precautions in order to thwart the intentions of slavers, who had decided to take advantage of the absence of working adults during the day and capture as many children as possible. To combat this issue, the children worked together and acted as lookouts for each other. This involved having a few children acting as a watchdog who hid in a high position, such as a tree. Whenever danger was sighted, an alarm would be raised and everyone could seek safety. Equiano draws this process in his book, The Interesting Narrative of the Life of Olaudah Equiano, or Gustavus Vassa, the African. At the age of 11, Equiano had already witnessed the kidnapping of his friends, but managed not to get caught himself, as shown in an extract from his book. This further emphasizes the prevalence of slavers and the increase in demand for slaves. However, this all changed one day in 1755 when he was attacked in his house by two men and a woman who were from another African tribe. The capture of Equiano was significant for the reason that it marked the beginning of his life as a slave. He gives an account of his kidnapping and shows us the process of his kidnapping, expressing the brutality that he was met with, as well as how his freedom was lost almost instantaneously. Furthermore, Equiano gives vivid descriptions of the emotions felt throughout the ordeal. He describes the grief of losing his sister and family, resulting in him not eating. It is evident that the events psychologically scarred his childhood, as they are one of the last moments he sees his sister and family, before being sold to another slaveholder and transported across the Atlantic to Barbados in the West Indies.